Back here live with the first period scoring summary. Seems we had trouble with the first link of the stream, so thank you for bearing with us if you are tuning in at this point. Take you through that first period. It's 3-0 Delaware through the first 20 minutes of play. Shots on goal 17-4 in favor of the Blue Hens. A goal from Ryan Morse at 11:29 opened up the scoring for the Blue Hens, and then two from Devin LeBlanc, including a power play goal, which was the second goal of the game. Delaware being able to start off this game on top and with a power play goal to their credit. It's been a game where it has been the Blue Hens maintaining a majority of the pace of play. They've had a lot of offensive zone presence in the game thus far, and really their top forwards are taking advantage of a defensive core for the Lions, again down to 5 players tonight, in which is definitely taking a toll on the Lions. They are trying to fight as hard as they can, and obviously Coach Duco does not want to make excuses for, having the short lineup that he does have tonight. They're trying to fight as hard as they can, but turnovers are really hurting them in this game thus far. They have 2 more periods to try and turn it around, and we'll see if they can do that going into the next 20 minutes. You heard the horn. The players will be coming out in just a few moments. We'll have the second period for you right here on Lions Hockey Live coming up next. And welcome back into Luke's Ice Center. For those of you just joining us, we apologize for technical difficulties in the first period. We are up and running now, and it is 3-0 Blue Hens after the first period. Cody Decker with you for this broadcast of TCNJ Ice Hockey. Southeast Region game here tonight. The Blue Hens ranked number 7 in the region, while the Lions sit outside the top 20 at number 21. As we switch sides here, that one thrown towards net. Lajewski will glove it off the stick of Alec Rankin. Top line's out there for both teams to start out this second period. Face-off won here by the Blue Hens. Drop back, Marciniak playing it up for Rankin, but a good takeaway by Dimmick, smacking at the puck, and it comes loose to Chris Hastings. Hastings turning the puck over there. Off the turnover, Moran playing it through the legs. Moran floating it around. Shot loose and sticked away by Lajewski, and then Hastings will take it. Could be a possible 2-on-1 for the Lions if they want it. Ladusik, his pass was deflected into the air and taken away by the Blue Hens. LeBlanc plays it past Teachin, and now LeBlanc is tripped down to the ice. Both players couldn't find the puck there, and the Lions just punched out towards the point. Shot, tough angle, saved by Lajewski. Rebound, handled and played behind the cage by Ryan Johnson. Far side circle, Teachin playing this up ice, but couldn't be handled there by Pat Coyle. He does get a poke check there, and it forces Odgers to play it off the wraparound by Odgers towards the near side. A shot was fired by Chris Hastings, but it's saved by Lajewski. Delayed penalty coming here. It looks to be a cross check. And to the sin bin goes Michael Hicken. So we'll see the first power play of the day for the Lions. Cross-checking at 1:37. Now the opportunity for the Lions to turn the tide of this game around as Dan Martin from deep in his zone plays it back for Dugan. Dugan looking to play this to Dimmick, and now Dimmick back in deep for Martin. Martin over for Teachin. Back to the point. Benny, shot there off the shoulder of Odgers. Firing it there was the captain, Will Dimmick, and it goes in the protective netting behind Odgers. Lions power play unit sitting at 15.1%, while the Blue Hens penalty kill is at 80.4%. That shot by Dimmick goes wide up the far post, and this one taken by Travis Benny now, looking to restart this rush. Benny looking to play it across ice. Not sure who he was going to there. Cross ice. Benny from the near side, playing this back. Teachin fakes a pass, gets it over. Benny shot. Save on. No, it's in. Traffic in front. I heard the pad, but it slides past Odgers. Give the goal to Travis Benny, and it's 3-1 Blue Hens. Fooled me on that shot. Looked like Odgers got all of it. Obviously didn't get enough to keep it in front. Benny's power play goal, 2:33 into the period. And make that a 1-for-1 with the man advantage for TCNJ as well. Really did a good job of keeping that puck in the zone, moving it around very well. They used their defenseman to their advantage there, and Benny was playing a lot higher than he usually does. Shot there from the point deflected and covered up by Lajewski. Initial shot fired from Dylan Green. 17:06 to go in the second period. And a 3-1 lead now for the Blue Hens. Face-off won by the Blue Hens here. Shot from the Blue Hens bench goes wide. Sent in deep for Sapia. Trying to center it. Loose puck. Still loose. And a shot by Sapia is blocked. That one poked away by Benny. Plays it over. Cross ice. Trying to send it towards net. But it goes into the corner intended for Benny. Krugliak looking to play it there, but the Blue Hens will just send it down. And Michael Lajewski will leave it for Vidusik. Vidusik across ice, and now trying to play it up for Dan Martin. Martin just coming off the bench. Looking to take it away there was Broski. Lions fighting hard here along the near side, keeping that puck in momentarily. Now sent out to be picked up at center by Teachin. Teachin looking to play this up to Martin. And now the Blue Hens will sweep it over to the far side. Looking to get it through the defense. Shot was blocked in front. That was Green on the opportunity there. Punched ahead, arm is up, but Odgers is going to have to stop that puck. He plays it back for Marciniak. Gives a hit to him, does Matt Lajewski. Now Morse will play this across. Played up and over to Marciniak. Able to keep it in, but handled by D'Alto. Played into the corner. And a cross-ice pass. DeWitt shot. Sailed it high. And it goes out of play. Say it deflected off one of the Lions players. And it'll stay in the Lions zone. 15:01 to go in the second period now. Lions doing a better job of getting that puck in and maintaining some sort of pressure, but once the Blue Hens are able to get into the Lions zone, the forecheck is causing them fits. Loose, shot Marciniak, and he scores! Puck came loose off an initial shot, was blocked, and Marciniak sends it top shelf, 4-1 Blue Hens. Marciniak at 5:12 into the period. Gets a goal back for the Blue Hens. And there was to a T right there. Forecheck, 4 men in the zone, causing some issues, and a turnover turned into a shot opportunity, and then a rebound chance for the Blue Hens, and they are able to capitalize on that. Vidusik falling shot, and a pad save for Odgers. Dimmick looking to play this back for Benny, but he can't handle it, and now looks to play it back for Vidusik, who's pursued there by DeWitt. Now Ryan Morse will send this around. Vidusik gives a little check there to Bryson. That puck comes out towards the point. It'll be taken away by Dimmick. Dimmick looking to use his speed to get past the defense. Tries to throw a backhand pass on, and the arm is up here. We're going to have another penalty against the Blue Hens as DeWitt touches up, and the Lions will go right back to the power play. Tripping call. And the culprit is Andrew Marciniak. 6:08 into the period. Again, the Lions 1 for 1 on the power play. Goal coming from Travis Benny the first time around, early on in this period. The Blue Hens will play this back, and they are able to get it clear. As Lajewski handles this, he'll send it all the way towards center. And some problems occurring there for Ryan Anderson and Matt Lajewski. Demas facing a good back check there. D'Alto not giving up on the play here. Ryan Anderson off the takeaway. Plays it back. D'Alto to the point. Shot, deflection, blocked. Still loose in the slot. And Anderson will play it over for Vidusik. Logan Vidusik off the takeaway. Possible shorthanded chance maybe here for Alec Rankin. Rankin gets past the defense. Shot, pad save. Lajewski comes loose. Rebound try and whiffed at it. Golden opportunity there for Rankin, but the Blue Hens still with pressure. Cross-ice pass, shot scored. Shane Moran on the rebound pickup, able to tap it over to Alec Rankin. And it's 5-1 Blue Hens off a shorthanded goal. With 51 seconds left on the Lions power play, it's Rankin. Shorthanded, his 9th goal of the season, 27th point. Can't make mistakes against a team like the Blue Hens. I expect to play it close. It's going to be up to the Lions here to turn this around. Another penalty coming here, and it'll be touched up by the Blue Hens. It's a tripping call, and now the Lions will get a 5-on-3 with 35 seconds left to the first penalty and 12:27 left in the second period. Camisa for tripping at 7:33. Face-off won by the Blue Hens. They try to chip it out here, and that one taken away. Shot at the side of the net. And they pulled Lajewski, did the Lions. There's 6 attackers out there for TCNJ. Off the rebound, and it goes to the near side boards. They're going to run the 6 attackers. And they're unable to handle it there. The 5-on-3 will expire. And now 5-on-4. Coach Duco trying to throw out all the stops here. Dimmick unable to handle it. That one taken away. This is Devin LeBlanc looking for the hat trick, but he sends it wide. Coming loose and top shelf and in for Steven Bryson. Empty net goal coming with 11:22 left in the second period. Can't say I've seen that one. And it's 6-1 Blue Hens. They will stay on the power play here. 55 seconds left on the penalty to Camisa. Coach Duco tried to make something happen there with the extra attacker, and it came back to not work in their favor there. .30 seconds left on the penalty. Camisa comes out, shot, and a save by Lajewski on Jeremy DeWitt. 10:53 left in the period. 26 seconds left on the penalty to Camisa. Gotta say, I like the aggressiveness, and in a 5-1 game at that point, why not try and make something happen? But just didn't happen the way Coach Duco wanted it there. As now the Lions looking to start up this rush. It was D'Alto poking at it. But Dylan Knox will take it now over from Marciniak. That one comes out to the neutral zone. Played across. And Teachin couldn't play that puck forward because there was a player offside. Teachin playing it over for Williver. Of a takeaway there. That one sent towards net. Handled by Odgers. He'll play it back now for Knox. Knox looking to wind this around. Teachin will just punch it back into the Blue Hen zone. And now in transition, Johnson able to keep handle of it. Back for Marciniak. Marciniak cross ice pass. Slap shot, pad save, Lajewski rebound. And he's able to corral that one. .9:44 to play now in the second period. Good save from Lajewski right there, facing pressure. And the shots on goal, 27-9 right now in favor of the University of Delaware. Leather working this in deep, trying to get it over for Ryan Johnson. Johnson goes one way, now the other. Centering pass off the stick of Lajewski. Puck coming loose there. Turnaround shot for Johnson goes wide. And now the Lions on the takeaway. They poke it ahead. Broski to the corner. Vidusik Back behind the net, centering pass. And that one in too much traffic. Unable to get to the net. Played now, Kamisa. Take away Benny, rebound try. Saved by Lajewski. Back in the slot, shot. And another save for Mike Lajewski. 8:52 to go now in the period. Face-off won by the Blue Hens, blocked by D'Alto. Dimmick looked to play it up, but D'Alto handles it himself, trying to get it over for Hastings. But he was cut out there by Dylan Green. Facing pressure, Dugan will play it across. Kept in by the Blue Hens, played towards the slot, coming loose and out. Dimmick unable to get past Green there in the neutral zone. Dugan playing this back. And back up ice now. Dimmick looking to slap it across ice. That one heading towards the net. And D'Alto fell to the ice along with Matt Tofty. Sapia playing this up. Could be a 2-on-1 for the Blue Hens. Backhand pass attempt by Tofty. Goes off the wrong angle of his blade. Dugan trying to send to the corner, working with Teachin here. Centering pass cut out there by Dugan. Now Marciniak looked to play it over. A bit of back and forth here. Lions can't clear the zone though. Tofty, cross ice. Taken away by the Lions. And looking to get it up to Hastings, but he was offside. Blue Hens on the takeaway. Sapia looking to play it up. But he's able to get it over to one of his defensemen there. Ryan Morse on this now at the far side. Taken away by the Lions. Up for Hastings. Hastings has a man with him if he wants him, but he lost sight of the puck. Dugan able to play this up the near side. Marciniak will just backhand it in deep. 6:30 to go in the second period. Sent in deep, DeWitt. Back to the point, Marciniak shot, and a glove save for Mike Lajewski. Blue Hens having their way as this game continues, being able to use their body to block pass attempts and shot attempts. Shot there off the faceoff by DeWitt was blocked. And a turnover here. Morse with a shot, and he just goes wide. Keeping the zone taken away and hit away from the play was Broski. As the Blue Hens will now take it in their own zone. Marciniak working it with Bryson. Ryan Morse back to get that. Now Bryson bobbing and weaving his way through. Centering it. Morse with a shot blocked by Williver. To the far side. Able to get it out. And now the other way. Unable to muscle his way through was Krugliak. Final 5 minutes of the second period. 6-1 the score in favor of the Blue Hens. Cross ice pass there, trying to send it towards net. But the takeaway there by Williver. Played across for Teachin. And now D'Alto off the skate of Hastings. Near side the other way, Rankin. To play it across, comes loose. Christopher Hastings has a step on the defense, but he is taken out by Michael Hicken. Moran unable to handle it there. D'Alto resets, comes back on side, able to have a shot opportunity, and it goes wide of the cage. Looks like Odgers got a piece of that. And now the other way. Spinning there was Moran. Gets the puck taken away from him. And they look to play it across to the Lions. Now Matt Lajewski handling this, trying to dump in. That one stick down by Rankin. Rankin, Nauman, back to Rankin, and he'll look to play this up for Devin LeBlanc. That one left for Rankin. Correction there, that's Shane Moran up on that. Rankin off this takeaway in the neutral zone. Tried to get through. Fought off by Teachin. Vidusik looking to get that puck out, unable to do so. As Nauman plays this around. And the puck will go into the Delaware bench. And the faceoff will stay in the Lions zone. 3:07 to go in the second period. 6-1 in favor of the Blue Hens. Shots on goal to this point, 32-11 in favor of the Blue Hens. Off the faceoff shot, saved by Mike Lajewski. And that one will be punched out to the Blue Hen zone. And a good start of the rush here by Leather, who played it up for Kamisa. Vidusik trying to get this into better territory. Comes out to the point. Slap shot off the post and in. Michael Nauman earning his first goal of the season and third point as the Blue Hens extend their lead to 6. Again, the Blue Hens doing a good job of taking advantage of the Lions' mistakes. They've had trouble all game, deep in their own zone, trying to get the puck out. And that has allowed the Blue Hens to get some golden opportunities, and that was one there with Nauman all alone at the point, and he knew exactly where he wanted to shoot that puck. Able to use the post to help him there. That puck sent across. This is Dugan. Dugan gets it taken away from him. Leather. Hit. And now at the point. Faking a shot there. Another shot, and a bouncer goes through. Sean Kamisa joins the party for the Blue Hens. 8-1 at the 1:56 mark left in the second period. Has to be frustrating for Mike Lajewski coming out to try and start his semester on a good note. He's given up 7 of the 8 goals, but can't blame the mistakes out in front of him on him. That one sent deep. Odgers trying to play it. That one chipped and into the corner. Trying to play through it is D'Alto. Hastings unable to keep in, and Williver has trouble handling it first before playing it across. Mark Teacham will fire it from past the blue line, high and wide of the cage. Dimick trying to get to it. Sapia will play this to the far side. Hastings gets his stick lifted, and that causes him to have some trouble handling. Now Teachin with it. Final minute of the second period. 8-1 Blue Hens. Teachin able to navigate through the defense. Trying to throw a backhand pass over, but a sliding block there by the stick of Andrew Marciniak. The icing waved off. Williver gets tugged to the ice by Knox. Now a takeaway. Hastings chipping at it, asking for a change there. Dimick gets it taken away from him. This one played up by DeWitt. And this is Tofty playing it across. Tofty, DeWitt. Back for Tofty. They're on the same page for sure. As a shot there bounces, goes wide. 3 seconds left. The Lions will clear, and that does it for period number 2. That goal by the Lions seems like a long time ago now, after falling down by 7 here after the second 20 minutes of this game. The Lions opened up the scoring. Travis Benny on the power play goal, but then 5 unanswered so far by University of Delaware Blue Hens, and they had 5 different goal scorers in that period. Marciniak, Rankin shorthanded, an empty netter by Stephen Bryson. Michael Nauman and Sean Camisa are the goal scorers. And that is the end of the summary there on that second period. What more can I say except Delaware is, again, the main point of the game right now is the fact that the Lions are making too many mistakes. They're unable to get clean passes off. They're unable to get the puck out of their zone to even try and alleviate the pressure. And when you're facing, again, as deep of a team and as good of a team as the Delaware Blue Hens, you can't turn the puck over, especially in your own zone. And that is the troubles right now for this Lions team. And you can tell they're getting very frustrated out there. But we'll see if they can turn it around maybe in the 20 minutes. And I know Coach Duco doesn't like to talk about moral victories, but if the Lions can try and just focus on maybe winning the period coming out in period 3, maybe we can see a little bit of an improvement and maybe something to build off of going into the next couple of games. But we'll have to wait and see. As the Zamboni's out on the ice, we're going to take a break here on Lions Hockey Live. 8-1 the score in favor of the Blue Hens. We'll come back with an intermission report in a few minutes right here on Lions Hockey Live. 7. And again, 5 different goal scorers for the Blue Hens. That all came after a Travis Benny power play goal at 2:33 into the period for the Lions, in which that game, at that point, the game was at 3-1, and then the Blue Hens really cut it loose from that point. A goal by Marciniak, a shorthanded goal from Alec Rankin, a empty net goal on a opportunity for the Lions to go up 3 men, then 2 men. That goal was by Stephen Bryson. And then goals after that, separated by just 40 seconds late in the period by Michael Nauman and Sean Camisa. 3 penalties in that period for the Blue Hens. But again, they were able to get a shorthanded goal out of that, and the Lions just only putting in the initial power play goal. Players coming back onto the ice. We'll step aside for just a few moments. We'll be back with the third period of action coming up next on Lions Hockey Live. And we are back here from Lawrenceville. 8-1 the score in favor of the Blue Hens as both teams come back out to the ice for the third period. Cody Decker with you. The initial broadcast of 2019 here for Lions Hockey Live. We thank you for tuning in on this Friday evening as you are preparing your salt and your shovels for tomorrow. Appreciate you spending your late evening with us. Not much to talk about except it's been all Blue Hens. Offensively taking control of the game and taking more advantage of the Lions' mistakes in this game. As we start the third period, the Lions find themselves back deep in their zone. D'Alto goes one way, turns around, taken away by Ryan Morse. This is Vidusik now. He's going to bank it off the boards, looking to play it up for D'Alto. And again, this has been the problem for most of the day for the Lions. Unable to get this puck out. Marciniak's shot and a stick save for the new goaltender, Albert Gregorio, in relief for Mike Lajewski. Gregorio, 5 games played in the season, a 4-1 record, a .336 goals against average, and an .870 save percentage. Shot there, and a save by Gregorio as he corrals it. That shot by Stephen Bryson. Faceoff will come on this near side. Hastings losing that faceoff to Devin LeBlanc, but off that faceoff win, the puck exits into the neutral zone. Moran will play this back as he works it with Demas. Cross-ice pass. LeBlanc is offside, and they have to reset. Here's Teachin. Playing this in deep are the Blue Hens. Rankin playing this back, looking to get it to Hicken. And this puck will just go to the near side boards. Matt Lajewski trying to get it out. That shot from the point is blocked in front. Hastings will just chip this ahead. To be retrieved by Michael Hicken. Hastings gets checked to the boards there. And Rankin on the pickup. Will look to start up the rush here for the Blue Hens. Rankin playing it up. Moran trying to look to maybe get it back over to Rankin. Benny looking to punch this along. Taken back by Martorella. He will play it back for his defensive partner, Sean Camisa. That one sent down. Arm is up. Icing called against the Blue Hens. 17:33 to go in the third period. And the Blue Hens up 7. To the point, Dugan sending this around. Back to the far side. Played back. That is Anderson playing it towards the referee there. And Rankin on the pickup now. Will play around the net and play it up for Moran. Shane Moran starting, stopping. Pass off the skate of Anderson. And now taken by Dugan. Anderson with it. Playing this up ice. Krugiak. Gets it taken away from him, but that one up. And icing called against the Blue Hens. All right, I want to have a little bit of fun while this game's going on. Head to the chat right now and tell me who's winning the games on Sunday. AFC Championship, Patriots, Chiefs. NFC Championship, Saints and Rams. Who do you have winning the games? Let me know in the chat. Face-off won by the Lions. As that one at the point, able to be kept in by the Lions. And now off the takeaway, across ice, Camisa trying to play this up for Ryan Johnson. Johnson playing this ahead. Good takeaway. Dimick playing to the point. Teachin fakes a shot. Gets it over. Vidusik shot. Stick save for Rogers. Back to the point. Teachin across. The shot is blocked there. That opportunity came from Dimick. Puck left at the far side, and that is now Dimick trying to play it for Coyle. Unable to get a shot off a Dusik shot. Pad save Lajewski. Odgers on that save right there. And good pressure here from the Lions. Best we've seen all day, really. In even strength play. Now the Blue Hens in transition. Teachin just going to send this over to the far side. It's picked up by Tofty for the Blue Hens. As they play it in deep. Teachin looking to wind this around. Kept in by Knox and played in deeper. Tofty looking for a centering pass for Sapia, but it was blocked by the skate of Teachin. Tofty unable to get this up. This is Hastings. Backhanding a shot, and a blocker save there for Odgers. Sent towards net again. Odgers fighting it off. And this one played ahead. This is Lundstrom the other way. Denver Lundstrom dropping it back, looking to get it to Sapia. And they will just send into the corner. Benny looking to play this to the far side. Across ice, looking to get it to Dan Martin, but The passes intended for Martin today have not been crisp. Hasn't really had any chances offensively. Sapia off the takeaway, looking for a centering pass for Lundstrom, but too much traffic in the slot there. Shot, Tofty, and a stick save for Gregorio. Ryan Anderson looking to go the other way with it, but too far out of the reach of Krugliak. Sapia looking to play it up ice. Steven Bryson, cross ice pass, scored! Kyle Sapia off the cross ice feed, 9-1, Blue Hens. At 6:19, Sapia makes it an 8-goal lead. Face-off won by the Lions. Lions really did a good job defensively there, but too many bounces just led to the Blue Hens getting it and being able to have a good presence around the net, and they found an opening there on that cross-ice pass. Up the far side, Morse able to get this up. It's a breakaway. Bryson shot. Save Gregorio, and he covers up. The ability to get up the ice quickly, Steven Bryson certainly has that ability, and you saw it right there, but Gregorio doing his job right there on that save. Off the face-off win, Ryan Morse, the alternate captain, circling around, trying to handle, gets it poked away from him, but he has Demas there to help him. Morse, cross-ice pass. Hicken, back for Morse, shot. Gregorio save. Rebound, trying to jam it in, but unable to do that was Bryson. Sending it around, Morse. Loose puck in the slot, kept in by Hicken. Another shot goes wide. DeWitt off the pickup, cross ice, taken away. D'Alto able to get this past the defense initially, but faced a fierce back check from Jeremy DeWitt. Now DeWitt trying to take matters in his own hands here. Cross ice pass just far out of the reach of Bryson. Lions do clear the zone. Dan Martin got his stick lifted there. And the Blue Hens will just dump in and make a change as Jamison Dugan has it. His pass opportunity blocked in front by Shane Moran. Moran looking to play this back, but gets a takeaway by Martin. Now Moran off the takeaway, and he scores. What an individual effort from Shane Moran there. Had the puck taken away from him, was able to use a good back check there. Takes the puck away, and it makes it 10-1. Great use of the stick defensively there by Moran on that play. And now the Blue Hens just going right back to work, able to get the puck in deep, work it around. Sent in towards net, deflected by Rankin in the slot, but it's able to be covered up by Gregorio. 11:24 to go in the third period, and it is 10-1 Blue Hens. Off the face-off win, Moran going right back to work here. Gets it to the corner. And back to the far side. Green looking to try and punch this ahead. Moran clubbing it down. Sent across, looking to get it to Devin LeBlanc. LeBlanc is on hat trick watch. And that pass opportunity was floated over the boards for stoppage and play. Face-off coming far side. Anderson. Beat by Leather there. Now Camisa and Leather working this down low. Anderson in to try and cause a problem there. Vidusik able to help him out there. Now Krugliak trying to work his way up the near side. Working with Broski in deep. Anderson with it, trying to jam it in. Fought off by Odgers. Johnson up the far side. Able to be sent up by Leather. But a good job to get it out by D'Alto. Vidusik playing it up. Good tape-to-tape pass there by Broski for Anderson. But now the Blue Hens will just send towards the cage. Off the takeaway, Johnson. Over for Marciniak. Marciniak up the far side. Working with Sapia there. Sent it on net by Marciniak, but stopped by Gregorio. So again, just want to reiterate, tomorrow's game at the University of Scranton is canceled due to the possible blizzard in the Pennsylvania area. So the next scheduled game for the Lions will be here Sunday afternoon against the Westchester University Golden Rams. It is a league game for the Lions. Lions currently in second place in the Colonial States Collegiate Hockey League. 3 points off of the leading University of Pennsylvania. And that puck drop on Sunday right now scheduled for 3:15 p.m. here from Luke's Ice Center. Cross ice pass, D'Alto with the shot and a save by Odgers. Most pressure we've seen from the Lions in a while. Doing a good job there of positioning. I feel like some of the problems today offensively have been positioning issues, and they seem to be bunching up a bit too much. They wave off the icing call. Teachin trying to get this out. It goes off the protective netting. And the puck will stay in the Lions zone to the left of Gregorio. Face-off won by Delaware. The shot there goes off the side of the net by Kyle Sapia, who won that face-off. Denver Lundstrom trying to send in deep. Daniel Demas playing this in deep, and Williver looking to get this puck out of the zone. Patrick Coyle does the job there, and they wave off the icing call again as Dimmick trying to work with Coyle gets it taken away. Lundstrom taking a pass at first, is going to retreat back, and now over for Hicken. He plays it across. Sapia looking to get it to Tofty. It went through the legs of Vidusik. Tofty gets to the point. Shot and a save by Gregorio. That shot opportunity by the defenseman, Michael Hicken. 7:58 to go in this third period. The Lions down 9. Hastings to take the face-off with DeWitt. And Hastings does win it back to Vidusik. Vidusik winding around. And played by Matt Lajewski. Looked to play it up, but too far for Dan Martin. Cross-ice pass, glove down. And sent ahead. Ryan Morris looking to take control here. Sent towards net. Backhand try and a glove save by Odgers. Dan Martin on the opportunity there as he was parked in the slot area. Face-off won by DeWitt for the Blueheads. And now Ryan Morris looking to start up this rush. Up the near side, tried to get it to Bryson. Handled by Benny. Travis Benny across for Anderson. Anderson looking to center it, but he couldn't find Krugliak. DeWitt off the takeaway, plays it back. Centering pass, shot. Deflected wide of the net there. At the near side, Nauman. Over for Bryson, plays it back to the point. Slap shot. Sails high of the crossbar for Dylan Green. Krugliak working hard there. But the Blue Hens still have it as this one is played back. Slap shot. Deflection goes into the corner. Cross-ice pass taken away by Krugliak, and he will play it into the neutral zone. And we have penalties coming here. Seem to be tangled up behind the play. Was Vidusik and Nauman. So coincidental minors here. We will play 4-on-4 hockey for the next 2 minutes. 5:58 left in this third period. So Vidusik and Nauman to the penalty box. Probably roughing minors. As Teacher will play this up. This is D'Alto trying to work with it. Can't find his way through the legs of Moran, and now Moran off the pass. Looking to backhand it over for Devin LeBlanc. Good play by Moran. Moran trying to lift it, and it goes off the mask of Gregorio. Moran still on this puck. Able to keep it in. Navigates through two defenders. Moran with the shot, and it goes wide. Dugan playing to the near side for the Lions. They try to start up a rush, but again, a pass that went too far. Punched ahead by Marciniak. And still, with only 4 guys on the ice, here come the Blue Hens again. 3 men on the forecheck. Teachin looking to start up this rush. Will Dimmick. Retreating, gets it back over for Teachin. Teachin faking a shot. And the puck will come toward Gregorio as he will play it off the boards for Benny. Benny now up for Dan Martin. Dan Martin surging towards net. Loses the handle for a moment, able to retain it. Plays it back, shot. And a pad save there. And a rebound trying to score! Will Dimmick on the rebound. Lions get one back there, 10-2, Blue Hens. Possible comeback, anybody, maybe? Just maybe? If I do my math correctly, you need 2 goals every minute. Not impossible. Not impossible by any stretch. The 4-on-4 expires. And the Blue Hens have it back in deep towards the corner. Hastings tried to play it up. Disrupted by Green. And Hastings will play this back for Benny. And the puck in no man's land, centering. And handled by Bryson. Shot there goes wide. That was actually Nauman in there. Close to the net. Dan Martin working this around for Travis Benny. Sent in towards net. And deflected towards the near side. Cross ice pass, Demas. Cross ice shot. Good save by Gregorio. Looking to send it over. And now back in deep. Working it is Leather. Leather trying to get it to the point, but it passed too hard for Michael Hicken. 2:50 left in the third. 10-2 score in favor of the Blue Hens. Shots on goal 47-20 in favor of the very same Blue Hens. Dugan trying to work this with Teachin. Looking to get the Blue Hens out of position here. This is now Mark Teachin. And Teachin will send ahead. Krugliak runs into a speed bump there in order to try and get the puck. Kamisa, cross ice pass. Johnson, Sapia, Johnson, centering, backhand try, cut out, loose, shot. Fought off by Gregorio, and it was loose there for a moment. Johnson on the pickup, centering, shot. Good save again by Gregorio on Kyle Sapia. Sent back. Marciniak's shot is deflected. Heads towards the backboards. And now handled by Mattarella. His shot gloved up by Gregorio. 1:34 remaining in the game, and the Blue Hens have just registered their 50th shot on goal. Face off to come near side. Dimmick and Green. Green on the win. Denver Lundstrom looking to play this back. Comes loose. D'Alto off the boards. Handled by Dimmick. He's got Coyle with him. But a good defensive play by Green. In transition, Nauman dropping it back. Heading towards the slot for Green. And it looks like the Blue Hens only have 2 forwards out there in Tofty and 3 defensemen, Nauman, Martarella, the other forward being Denver Lundstrom, and Dylan Green. Michael Nauman trying to work this through. 30 seconds left in the period. Martin just is going to chip it ahead. Off the takeaway, Martarella playing it across for Tofty. Matt Tofty could be a 3-on-2. Looking to center it, but cut out by Teachin. Played up into the neutral zone. Maybe one last chance for the Lions here. Dan Martin works it through his legs. Gets past the defense. Shot. And a pad save for Rogers. 5 seconds to go. The time's going to run out. And definitely a fantastic victory for the Blue Hens. What do you know? Same score line at the end of this one as there was last time. 10-2. The Blue Hens defending their number 7 ranking in the region by defeating the Lions here tonight. So the Lions improve on the season, picking up their 17th win, including their 9th win on the road, proving their record to 9-3 on the road, 17-8 overall, while the Lions dropped to 12-9, 0-1, and 8-3, 0-1 here at home. Lions definitely need to hit the reset button going into a potential matchup on Sunday. Again, it's tough to come after the break and play perfect, and certainly not close to perfect right now. Off to a slow start, but that said, they played a really good team in the University of Delaware Blue Hens. Blue Hens struggling in division play this year in the MAC South. They're 3-3. I think slated for that 3 seed in their conference tournament. But proved once again in Southeast region play that they can hang with anybody. And today, just their offensive game plan was carried out perfectly. You can tell that they've been broken in as far as this semester is concerned. In that third period, 2 goals for the Blue Hens, 1 by Kyle Sapia and 1 by Shane Moran. But the Lions were able to tack one off late. Will Dimmick with the goal, earning goal number 12 on the season and 26th point. Both of those team leading for the Lions. Not much more to say except it's back to the drawing board for the Lions and for the University of Delaware Blue Hens. They are slated to travel to Stevenson University tomorrow for a 4:15 puck drop from the Reisterstown Sportsplex. As long as the snow stays well enough north, they'll probably get that game in tomorrow. And, of course, Stevenson is a MAC South opponent for the Blue Hens to face tomorrow. I mean, they had, if I counted up correctly, they had 7 different goal scorers after 2. And they added 2 more, so they had 9 different goal scorers contributing to the 10 goals tonight, including Devin LeBlanc with a 2-goal night. He gets back on the scoring sheet. So again, we're looking at the Lions playing on Sunday back here at Luke's Ice Center. 3:15 puck drop, so pregame will be about 3 o'clock here on Lions Hockey Live. Hopefully you'll join us, and hopefully you can stay warm by a nice fire in about a high of 15 degrees, I think it's supposed to be, and maybe enjoy some hockey and hopefully a better performance for the Lions. Again, we've got a long way to go here, folks, and I talked to Coach Duco about it, and, you know, those league games are very important, especially for teams like TCNJ, like the University of Scranton, who can barely scratch the top of the top 20 rankings for the region. You know, the only way they're going to get to the big show, the regionals at Liberty University, is by winning that league championship. If the Lions can position themselves in a better seed, right now they're at 2. If they can somehow jump to that 1, you know, and earn that bye from the first round, of that CSCHL tournament, then things are going to look good for them. But they need to turn it around quick, get back to the fundamentals, and hopefully they can do that against the Westchester University Golden Rams on Sunday afternoon. Again, 3:15 puck drop, 3 p.m. pregame right here on Lions Hockey Live. So that's going to do it here from Lawrenceville. Again, your final score, the University of Delaware Blue Hens 10 and the TCNJ Lions 2. This is Cody Decker signing off from Lawrenceville. We'll see you right back here on Sunday afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody.